I'm Jeff Goldblum, and I'm addressing you, website viewers. There's nothing prepared here, so this is going to be spontaneous, and I like this whole idea. I've got some, if you can see this, probably on the wide, I've got some Post-its that I have not looked at, so I'm going to pick them, and I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to say something about what I find. Here's the first one. The movie that changed my career. The movie that changed my career, the first movie I auditioned for, I got Death Wish, 1973, Charles Bronson. And then Robert Altman saw me right around that same time, and right the week I did Death Wish, he flew me out to California, where I'd never been, and I did California Split, a lovely movie that he did. And then he said, if I like you and you like me, we're going to go this summer to do Nashville. So those made a big difference for me in my creative life, you know. Working with him it impacted my view of how this thing is done. And then we went on, and then, you know, I went on to do Annie Hall. I did that part in Annie Hall that year, that next year.
Yeah, she's great looking, great. Little tad on the androgynous side, but you like her.
Yeah, I forgot my mantra.
And I play jazz piano. So that changed my life and my career, my creative career. And then I did Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Phil Kaufman, that you may know, that was pivotal. A movie in 1976, Between the Lines, was creative, changing, and growing.
What are we talking about here? We're talking about the artist. And what does the artist do? He does. Precisely that, to do. The verb to act, coming from the Latin actus perfectus dansungen mein Tage stectus.
Now we're up to The Fly. I've always considered myself a kind of a humble student of this stuff, and trying to get better. The Fly allowed me something to chew on. It was very nourishing and meaty, and we made something that I'm still proud of, and that changed things in a way, I suppose. And then we come to the 90s and the dinosaur movies. Mr. Steven Spielberg, life-changing, career-changing. Any of these things would be, you know, a last dying wish.
That is one big pile of shit.
I don't want to go over my whole career. Spielberg, Independence Day, very popular movie. Wes Anderson. You know, how about Life Aquatic? And then I get lucky enough, because he's a genius, and I get to work with him again in Grand Budapest Hotel. And now I've done a voice in Isle of Dogs. It's coming out soon with another spectacular cast. I'm doing a part, in fact, in the next Jurassic World. Fallen Kingdom, this one is called. And then I'm in the next Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok. Fantastic. I'm the luckiest guy around. Charlotte Gainsbourg. Oh, she's fantastic. We did that Independence Day Resurgence together. I spent that summer with her. She's fantastic. You must see all those Lars von Trier movies that she did, Melancholia, Nymphomaniac, and Antichrist. They got 10 Goldblums out of a possible 10 Goldblums, my highest rating. Laura Dern says Jurassic Park is a feminist movie. Absolutely, it's many things, that movie, but she says, well, if she's in it, she's a great force and embodiment of women's empowerment. So am I, really. Oh yes, and she has that line, God creates man.
God creates man.
Man creates dinosaurs.
Man creates dinosaurs.
Dinosaur eats man.
Dinosaurs eat man.
Woman.
Woman inherits the earth.
Are you against the star system? I know what you mean, and who cares what I think about that, but we're all part of the stardust system. That's what we're all made of. That's the larger force beyond us, but the Big Bang was stardust, and, you know, and we're in fact stardust now, all of us.